Okay, we're in the 8th class. I'm assuming we must be reaching the end. We know who killed Hyoko. We know how it happened. So I'm presuming this is just the epilogue. I mean, what else is there? There can't be much else. When your father died, my world was altered. One might say that his influence over me grew after death, both for good and for ill. Kawara Ryuji. All I can recall of him now is his voice and the colour of his wings. He rarely returned home, always leaving Mother and me alone. You did this to carry out my father's will? You misunderstand. This was not just a parting kindness between colleagues. I doubt that there is anyone in this world with a stronger sense of duty than mine. This was his final challenge to me, and you see the result. But your refusal is hardly rational. I was trying only to grant your wish, and had you but accepted, it would be so. Are you dissatisfied with something? A world without strife, where no one will have a loved one stolen from them. That is the world I wish for. I never asked for a world where the human race is killed. A pity you did not say so 8 years ago. Shoo, really? What absurd contract was this? There is no power in prayer. I should never have met you. Doctor, my wish ends today. Father is no longer in this world. There is no reason for you to chase after his final will anymore. Does this mean you are sympathizing with me? Oh, how I have fallen. I can feel his pitying gaze even now. Very well. The contract ends today, and I must admit defeat.
It is not over yet. We must open the gate of Tartarus in the depths of the abyss.
We only have about 10 minutes until the humans come in from above. I see you're still alive, gentlemen. Mr. Leone, I bring with me all those who have taken refuge in the gym. Whoa, it's like something out of a science fiction movie. I bet it was built by MIBs. Rad! Well, I guess nobody's panicking anyway. Mr. Shirogane, I'll recover Sakazaki's body before I leave. Have no fear. I'm grateful to you.
The exit is no doubt activated by the vital signals of the researchers who work here.
Correct. Do not fear, I shall lead you to it.
Cuckoo! The doctor is even creepier when he's being cooperative.
I do not base my actions on foolish pride or emotion. I carried out an experiment and I have now obtained the result. I have nothing more to gain or lose here. Is that everyone? Oh, thank God. Shall we go, Kawara? Can you stand? Yeah. But we need to bring Tosaka with us.
I think everyone else has gone outside.
Doctor, I shall not forget what has taken place here. Once we are outside, I shall see that you face judgment. Your words are haughty and immature as always. Do as you please, if you can. I will indeed remember my face, villain. Well, who knows? I find you uninteresting, so I may well forget. I must think carefully about my plans once I'm outside. I still have much research to... Wait, what? What? I thought it was over. Doctor? A gunshot echoes throughout the room. What? The doctor collapses. Maybe they decided that the doctor's too dangerous to live, in which case I kind of agree with them. But who's shooting it? Madness! There should still be time before the humans. No. No way. Mr. Nanaki? A pistol is in his hand. He has wings, he doesn't have hands. He wobbles over to the doctor with the same unsteady, careless gait as always. And...
this is the end of your research.
Nanaki, what? Stop! The doctor should have a fair trial once we...
A fair trial? What do you think, Doctor?
Well, I am impressed at your acuity in attacking my uninjured left side. But of course,
Thank you. Tell me, Dr. Iwemi. No, Issa. I need to bring him back with me. That's why I've done all this. Tell me, where is Nageki?
Nanaki points his gun at the immobilized doctor. He looks quite prepared to shoot the partridge dead at any moment. Oh, is that it? I had quite forgotten. Mr. Fujishiro's brother. He was a quail. What? Mr. Nanaki, Kazuaki is Nageki's brother? The one that sent him off to St. Pigeon Nations in the first place? What? Oh my god. Revelations. Why does it... Oh, wait. In Kazuaki's story, he smelt of bleach, didn't he, that one time? There was a cutscene that made a point of that. He smelt of bleach. And... Oh, no. There was a point that he smelt of bleach. And he just said, I fell asleep in the washing machine. Could he actually be dyeing his feathers, and that's actually what he looks like? And that's his real name? Could it be he's using a different identity?
Nageki, are you here by yourself again? You should play in the park with everyone else.
I'm fine. I would just get tired. Isn't talking to me a waste of time, Hitori? You've been busy recently, have you not? I know we're short on money.
That's not something you need to worry about. We adults are working hard to make sure that you don't have to worry.
You're a child too, Hitori. You're only 5 years older than me after all.
You don't think I should be working?
No, that's not what I meant. I can't do anything. I at least want to stay out of your way.
It's not about whether you're doing anything or not. You're part of the family and we need you.
That doesn't help. With my body like this, I can't work or go to school. It's just how it is.
You're thinking too hard, Nageki. Let's go pick some millet in the yard.
Oh, wait. I looked up a walkthrough. Nageki and Kazuaki are the only two characters where if you go buy legumentine beans from, you buy country millet. Is that a hint to that? Oh, it must be.
It's almost dinner time. A full stomach scares the bad things away, right?
September 2nd, 2180. Hatoful House. Where the rest of the war orphans... No, wait, it's in this perspective. Hatoful House. Where the rest of the war orphans and I lived together. I was always a little better at studying than the others, so I teach at the local school to help make ends meet. Going to work and coming home. Every Friday we all gather together and have supper. There are children who go to school. There are those who work, like me. And children like Nageki who stay home. Our family is a patchwork of ages and lives, but we always eat together on this day. What should we have? We might have enough left over, or we could pool our money and buy something. I had more work than usual last month, so I got paid a little more than usual. I'll get something nice. I'll head home and see what everyone wants first. But this day was different. Our home was surrounded by security vehicles. It's an attack by the Human Liberation Front. We can't let anybody in. We sent 2 human negotiators, but they were shot. We're going to storm the place. Get back! It's dangerous! Hey, you! Are you listening? I remember angry shouts coming from every direction, but I couldn't tell what they were saying. The only things I could focus on were the gunshots from inside. Today was supposed to be our day. No one has ever been missing on a Friday before. No one can disappear today. We have to be together today, no matter what. Oh God. When I went in, the gunshots had stopped. All that was left were corpses and ruin, and Everyone is covered in blood, immobile. The humans, the security forces, and my family. What did we do? We had nothing. Our parents and our homes had already been stolen by the humans. All we had left were each other. Why did they have to keep stealing from us? Why? Why? Tori. You were outside. Good. Nageki, you're alive. Everyone else? I see. Nageki was hiding in the innermost room. He must have heard everything from inside his hiding place. Human corpses are scattered throughout the room. Nageki, were you afraid? I'm sorry. It wasn't your fault, Hitori. I wasn't here when you needed me. Don't apologize, Hitori. I don't know how I could live if you were gone too. When I found him then, I didn't notice, but none of the human corpses in that room had been shot.
It was the virus.
This will be our room from now on. The house is too big for just the two of us. Right. It's a little lonely. Yes. Hitori, what should I do? Isn't there anything I can do to help? You just have to be happy and well. Don't push yourself. We'll find something for you to do, okay? I noticed almost as soon as we moved out of Hatoful House. He was never very healthy to begin with, but he was getting worse and worse. What would start out as a slight cold would turn into a high fever and go on for days. It was painful to watch. Was it really just his weak body? I couldn't do anything. Should we get a doctor, Nageki? I'm fine. Nageki, wait. You still have a fever. Don't worry about the dishes. I'll take care of them. I told you I'm fine. Don't. If you just say how you feel outright, I'll feel better too, Nageki, okay? But how about this? From now on, I'm fine isn't allowed. Whenever you say you're fine, you never are. Okay. Go to bed for now, okay? Tomorrow I'm taking you to a doctor. This is highly unusual. Nageki has a genetic condition which impairs his immune system. Impairs his immune system? All living creatures inherit defense systems against viruses and the like from their parents, and we call them the immune system. But Nageki's is abnormally weak. And that's why he gets sick easily? Indeed. He can become infected with diseases that bodies such as yours or mine would fight off easily. It is probably best if he avoids going outside, as that could bring him into contact with more dangerous viruses. He could become seriously ill with little to no warning. Please, can you cure him? I will find whatever money it takes. He's the only family I have left. I understand how you feel, but as I said, his condition is hereditary. I have never seen anything like it. I'm sorry, but I can't help him. We went to many hospitals and I talked to many doctors. They all said the same thing. I can't help him. Someone please save Nageki. Anyone. I'll do anything. We had all been all alone, but we found a home together, and it was taken from us. And now this. Someone please help us. Soon after the start of 2183, a letter arrived. It was from a researcher at the St. Pigeonations Medical Institute, a Mr. Isasuma. I have received a report about a boy named Fujishiro Nageki from a doctor at a certain hospital. I believe I know what his condition is. It is extremely rare, so my fellow researchers and I would be grateful for a chance to assist in curing it. We hereby invite him to come study at St. Pigeonations. We believe that solving the riddle of his sickness will bring great advances to all of bird science. The medical centre will pay for his tuition. St. Pigeonations is a school of great prestige. Our curricula and facilities are among the best in the world. The medical centre is located on the school grounds. We propose that he live in the centre out of concern for his delicate health. He will have access to professional medical expertise any time he should need it. Please consult with the rest of your family, and if you're interested, contact me at the following address. I will be waiting. Isasuma. This is amazing, Nageki. I'm glad we went to so many hospitals. I never expected an invitation like this. I don't want to go. I want to stay with you, Hitori. But you'll be able to go to school. I can only teach you what I know, and there's a lot that I don't know. And you'll be able to make friends. The doctors there will help you with your illness, and you won't have to be sick. Do you not want me here, Hitori? Of course I do, but I'm worried. If you were to get really sick, I wouldn't be able to do anything. I think it would be better for you to stay with the doctors. I'll be lonely by myself, but I can wait until you're better. Become strong, Nageki, and then come back here. I'll wait for you, however long it takes. Okay. And so Nageki enrolled in St. Pigeonations. There had been a lot of us at Hatoful House, and after that I was with Nageki. Yeah, I'm going back to my regular voice, I can't keep doing that. I was lonely living by myself for the first time, but I was more worried about Nageki. I hope he makes good friends, but he's never been very sociable. At least he will have an easier life there than here, and most importantly, they'll be looking for a cure. The summer of that year, he sent a lot of letters home. I'm going to be undergoing intensive treatment over the summer. I wanted to come home, but they said this would be better for me. How are you? I'll write again soon. I asked Dr. Issa about a meeting, but he said no. I'm not the only one here with an unusual illness, and they have to be careful about who comes in. Summer's half over now. Is it hot out? The basement of the centre is always the same light and the same temperature. I miss you, Hitori. I'm fine. I'm fine, Hitori. Don't worry about me. Oh, God. I was worried. Nageki hadn't told me he was fine since he promised not to 3 years ago. What are they doing to him? Are they doing something bad to him? I tried calling Dr. Issa, but he always replied with progress is good and everything's fine. If everything is fine, why won't they let me talk to him? I snuck into the medical centre. I need to know if he's really all right. He said that he was undergoing intensive care in the basement. That must be where he is. How do I get there? I need the entrance to the basement. That was when I heard the alarm. I could hear urgent footsteps and the sound of wings. This building has all the most advanced equipment. They must have noticed me. But I was greeted at the corner not by guards, but by panicked researchers, all shouting the same thing, all heading for the exit. Fire! Fire! What? A fire! Subject 00 set a fire! Call the fire department! Black smoke rolls towards me from the inner corridors. Nageki! Where is Nageki? Nageki! Say something, please! Where are you? It's happening again. Nageki needs me and I'm not there. I always leave him alone when he's in pain. The smoke is clogging my lungs with its foul stench. But I run onwards anyway. Nageki is there in a room filled with fire. Nageki! It's me, Hitori. I'm here to save you. Hitori. What happened? What did they do to you? Come on, we have to get you out of here. I'm sorry. His face is clouded. He shuts the door and I hear the lock click shut. Open the door, Nageki! Hitori. I can't go outside anymore. I can't live anymore. What did they do to you? I'm a fool. All this time I thought you were getting better. I thought you'd come home cured. I should be the one apologising. Nageki, please, come home with me to our home. Listen, Hitori. I recorded everything that happened here and hid it in the library. It's wrong. This is the only way to stop them. What are you talking about? We can talk later. I can't let you die. Can you do me a favour, Hitori? Anything, please. Please. Make sure there is nothing left of my body. And
Uzune Hitori. I had heard that he died after the fire, but it would seem that our investigation was lacking. It is hardly easy to change your name and face. Nageki, he's calling. He's calling me, you know. Issa, I came to greet Nageki. Where is he? I see you are losing hold of your sanity. I'm serious. I've been waiting for this from the beginning. He told me what you were doing to him here. But then you closed the facility. I've been waiting for this, Issa. Waiting for you to open this place again. Ever since I joined the faculty. He's still here, isn't he? Negeki.
There were indeed some pieces of him left after the fire. They would have degraded in mere hours had I left them. If it pleases you to call those bits of meat Fujishira Negeki, I will not attempt to stop you. But those pieces have already been transferred to Mr. Kawara's body.
You won't die just yet, Issa. Don't worry. Don't worry. So tell me, where is Negeki? I have to take him home now.
If by Negeki you mean what was left of him after the fire, then it is Mr. Kawara's liver. Oh my god, this is warped! The cells from his body that contain the Charon virus are now inside Mr. Kawara, parasitizing him.
Oh, is that it? I see. Thank you, Issa. Hang on just a little longer, Issa. I need to ask Negeki what he thinks we should do with you.
Mr. Nanaki comes over to me, the same soft smile on his face as when he teaches class.
Can you hear me, Negeki? I'm sorry I made you wait so long. I'm here now.
Sir, it's me, Kawara Ryota, from your class. Please, snap out of it. I don't know what happened in the past, Nanaki, but this is not the time for such foolery. We have only a few minutes before the humans enter the school grounds. It won't take them long to find this place.
Could you move over for a second, Shirogane? I need to talk to Kawara.
He points the gun at Sakia. Oh my god, he's lost it. I knew there was something about Kazuaki, but I couldn't put my finger on what it was. Oh my god, I'd never expected this, though. Sakia, he's serious.
It's too noisy in here. Come on, Kawara. Let's go into that room, just the two of us.
What are you thinking? Are you planning to lock yourself in? Open the door! Open it, I say!